Hi there, welcome to the Bitcoin Wyckoff Wild Speculation Weekly. We're looking at the weekly chart of Bitcoin, and looking at here, in an earlier session for Bitcoin, probably last week, I've drawn this triangle, this green line, a support line defined by these three candles mainly, and also a downward trend that I've observed for Bitcoin candlesticks since the secondary test over here. So what I mentioned in that session was Bitcoin has been cornered, and this descending triangle is supposed to be a bullish sign. Bearish sign. This descending triangle. So currently it looks to me, at least for this week's candle, is trying to fake people into thinking there will be a breakout outwards. I'm not sure whether there's some larger forces in play. If according to textbook, candlestick textbook theory, if this is really a bearish sign, there may be a chance that there will be a fake bull and then immediate return and price downward, going to test the green line, this long green line defined by the buying climax and second test, or even further down to test the purple line defined by the automatic reaction. So it'll be an interesting point to study whether, once again, the candlestick pattern is accurate. So that's the backdrop of the story. And in terms of Wyckoff, the big picture that we're seeing, it's not abnormal that we see this decline given we've seen the upthrust. If you look at the cycle over here, that's what happened last time in 2021, 2022. Basically, we see one last point of supply after the upthrust, and then another last point of supply somewhere near the same level as the first. Currently, we have only seen the first one. We may be seeing the second one and then like a decline in terms of price, because you see this tip over here, right? We may be seeing a second tip. You can also say this is like a double top at this range, then it's going to come further down. That may be the case. So there are two signals I mentioned already, right? One is this descending triangle, bearish sign according to candlesticks pattern, and then a double top seems to be forming. We'll see. Some people may see it like a double bottom. It's interesting when you combine different things to look at this, right? I'm saying a double top because I'm combining Wyckoff, and it seems to me that's another LPSY going to form over here. If we look at the daily chart, there seems to be some horizontal activity that's edging outside of this downward yellow line that we also see from the weekly chart. That's the thing I was saying. It would be interesting to see whether this is a fake bullish sign that's faking people to put in some very bullish positions. But if we look at the volume, it's telling us that these is dropping quite significantly. It's less than half of what we have seen over the past 4-5 days. So let's be very careful with this. If you have put in buy orders, call orders, make sure you set your stop loss and don't be overly optimistic. Obviously, you can keep pushing your stop loss upwards if there is very positive news for Bitcoin coming out, and then I congratulate you for that. However, always manage your risk. Besides this triangle that we are observing, I don't see a clear pattern as of now for Bitcoin. So if I use the line chart instead of the candlestick pattern, it doesn't deviate much in terms of this yellow line. So I'll keep this over here, and let's see what's going to happen in the next few days. This is going to be very critical. If you ask where's the resistance line, the immediate one would obviously be 87,000, and then the next one, the stronger one, would be at around 92,000. If it really comes down, the first support, I mean, if it really breaks below this descending triangle, the first support would be 72,000 around. That's top edge of this bigger pink box. And then obviously the next would be somewhere around the center line at around 64,000. And then the bottom would be 55,000. That's quite a pessimistic scenario. It has to be some very big uncertainty coming out in the news in order to trigger that kind of panic selling. So that's for Bitcoin. Thanks for joining. There will be a bonus video coming